Hey yo, what's up guys? It's Rochelle and welcome to the Gamespective's channel. Today we are playing Love is Strange, the full game. So if you guys have been on my channel for a while, I've already played the demo and it was really good in my opinion. Well, not too much things to cover up, but I thought it was really kind of professionally done and it's how do I say, beautiful, yeah. Like especially the art. I think I really appreciate that of the game. But you know, that was just the demo, so we have so much to explore now. There was like 4 routes and everything's all set up. I can't believe it. They took about, I don't know how many months has it been? It's not that long, so I'm pretty impressed that they kind of scheduled it to be released in like January, but it's like March, but it's still okay because it's still first quarter of the year. Yeah, sorry for rambling. Anyway, okay, so I made a poll on Twitter and asked you guys which route I should go with first. So I got Chloe to be the winning choice, and well, to be honest, personally, I thought of doing Chloe last because in the original game, a lot of Chloe's and Max's relationship was really explored in depth. And I think like the main point of this game is like to explore the different ships like Marshfield, Amberfield, and Chasefield. So it's really a unique perspective to go through. Like Max's relationship with the other girls, which are barely touched on, especially Rachel is like totally nothing. So okay, so you guys asked me to go with Chloe first, so well, I think most people who have already played this told me to go with Kate, because Kate I heard was the best story, the best plot. But you know what? I'm going to go with the second best route, and I'm gonna save Chloe for last. I actually personally wanted to do Rachel first because Rachel was really, I just really wanted to explore her character more, and I wanted to see how other people portrayed her. So, well, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start with the kind of the Kate route, then maybe Kate, then Victoria, then Rachel. I don't really know. I'm just gonna start off with the Kate route first, but so tutorial. Yeah, before I actually go into the real game, I just wanted to show you guys something. Look, it's Jefferson, the hot dog man. Hello, Mr. Dog, your guide. I'm Mr. Dog, your guide and teacher. First things first, I'll let you know that you can click anywhere or press the enter or space B. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this interesting thing. How do I get out of here? Oh my god, can I get out of here? No, how do I get back? Oh no. Skip it. Can I skip this? Whatever. How do I get back? Oh, main menu. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start the real game right now. I have a glass of water with me, so I'm gonna do a lot of talking. I'm ready. Ugh. Insert groan here. I always hit the snooze. I slam my hand down on the phone. It shuts up, thankfully. I stretch out of bed, trying to make the most of how warm and comfortable I feel before I have to get up. Even from beneath the covers, I can hear the chirps of the birds outside and the low murmur voices in the hallway. And of course, someone's playing music. The people I share a dormitory with are worse than roosters. Heavy bass vibrates through the paper-thin walls, and even clamping my pillow over my head doesn't do much to muffle the sound. I guess I better get up. I stretch out, yawning as I make my way to the window to feel the sunlight on my skin. Lisa seems to be enjoying it too. She's grown like crazy over the past year. My mom would be so proud. Wow, a whole year already. It's hard to believe I've been at Blackmail for that long. I'm so glad that I came back to Arcadia Bay and not just for Blackwell Academy, although I'll be lying if I said that wasn't a huge part. Like Seattle, but it never really felt like home. Arcadia Bay is the place I grew up in, the place where I made all of my best memories and had so many adventures, each one as different as every new day. Pirates and superheroes. This was the best place to grow up. Well, I'm biased, but I really do feel that way. I don't want to sell Seattle short, of course. I lived there for 5 long years. I really do miss my friends there and my parents. I was so glad to see them this summer. But I know that coming back here was the right choice for me. I'm technically an adult now, which is something I'm still getting used to. I definitely still feel like a kid in a lot of ways. I'm lucky to have my parents' support and my scholarship, which I have somehow managed to keep into my 2nd year. Go, Max! I can't forget one of the most important parts. Blackwell's brought me back to Chloe Price, my best friend. It took a little while, but we picked up right where we left off. Actually, we did even better, because we didn't exactly part under the best circumstances. But the greatest thing about Chloe is that she's brutally honest with her feelings. Those first few weeks were seriously awkward, but we got through it. I'm determined to be there for her now, even if I couldn't before. Luckily, someone was there for Chloe while I was gone. Rachel Amber. She's totally gorgeous, and she's a really great person too. She's almost too perfect. But she's one of those girls that's just impossible to hate, even though Victoria Chase seems to have found a way. At first, I thought Rachel and Chloe were total opposites, but they're really more like wolves of the same pack. That's interesting. Let's just say that knowing the both of them is like being accessory to every incident of dubiously criminal mischief in the Bay. But even if I didn't have Chloe and Rachel, I've got other friends too. Dana, Stella, Alyssa. Actually, I can count almost everyone on my floor as a friend. Because you manipulated them, Max. Even Brooke, who is abrasive. It took some getting used to, but it's just her way of being friendly. Pretty impressive for a shy geek like me, am I right? Take Kate Marsh for example. She's one of the very first people who befriended me at Blackwell. Kate is probably the most kind-hearted person I've ever met, and she's an incredibly talented artist. She's one of the only students at Blackwell that unabashedly wears her heart, or I guess her religion, on her sleeve. I know that she gets flack about it sometimes. But I think it's really cool that she works so hard to create a comfortable environment for other religious and or abstinent students, even if I'm not in her Bible study group or anything. I get along with almost everybody, except for my neighbor across the hall. Victoria Chase is the head of the Vortex Club, with all the reputation that goes with it. Even after a year, I'm not entirely sure what the Vortex Club even does, aside from underage drinking. I've heard that being in it is good for your resume, but I never see them doing anything to actually improve the benefit the school outside of partying. Oh well, it's not really my place to judge, even though Victoria herself does a lot of judging. Hasn't she heard the old adage about not saying anything at all if you've got nothing to say, nothing nice to say? It's hard not to wither under that ice cream stare of hers, or feel totally lame in the presence of her $6,000 camera. She has a great eye though, I'll give her that. I can't spend all morning daydreaming by the window though. I've got to get dressed. I don't want to miss my first class. Especially because Mr. Dog told us last week that they had a surprise coming up on Monday. I wonder what it'll be. Mr. Dog, seriously? They're not including Jefferson. Fair enough. They're one of the best teachers I've ever had. They're always supportive of my work and always smiling. I knew Blackwell Academy took on the best of the best. But I had to experience it to believe it. Mr. Dog is so freaking cool. I better hurry up and get going. Then maybe I can find some time to hang out with my friends before class starts. I have a feeling that Chloe and Rachel are going to laugh at my generic brand t-shirt and jeans, like they always do. But I've come to terms with my style. I should make sure I have everything I need before I head out. Okay, bracelets. Check my phone. I can't leave my room without a quick scan at my feed, the modern equivalent of reading the morning newspaper. That's the millennial condition, I suppose. Blah blah blah. Of course, Victoria's already posted her morning mirror selfie. Liked by 28 people, posted 5 minutes ago. Wow! But she does look really nice in that cashmere sweater. I'd hit like too, but I know she's not interested in my approval. She might never wear that sweater again if I did. Nerd cooties, heh. I'm kidding, I think. I need to stop sinking to her level and being all judgy. Yeah, Max. Okay, bracelets. Chloe gave me one of her punky spiked bracelets a few months ago. I'm clumsy, so I thought I'd instantly take my eye out by wearing it. But it turns out that the secret to trashing is that the studs are actually pretty dull. I guess I really am ready for the mosh pit now, shaka bra. The bracelet that I slide on next to it is all woven rainbow threads. Rachel gave it to me. I was pretty surprised when she did. Rachel's got like a zillion friends. Maybe she makes them for everybody. Oh, she's jealous. I can't forget my bag, and I don't want to forget my camera either. I'm glad it's managed to survive this long. It's really old and not in a cute fox vintage way. It's legit ancient. But that's what I wanted, a total timelessness to my photos. As I slide my camera into my bag, I look at the little doe pin that Kate gave me a few days ago. It was a warm bronze color. She said that she found it in a bookshop in Portland and that she thought I would like it. I do, but I'm just flattered that she thinks of me at all. I think I've got everything, but I have a feeling I'm forgetting something. Oh, my journal. I can't live without it. I take it just about everywhere. Oh, so we have a journal now, just like the original game. I guess it's a little old-fashioned of me, and I know that just getting a blog would be a bit more secure, but I'm not used to writing it in every single day. Well, you know, people can still hack your blog account or something. There we go, all set. As I head out into the hall, I finally spot the source of the music. It's all coming from Dana's room. The door's wide open like it usually is. This is definitely way too much bass for a Monday morning. I cross the hall, shaking my head. I knock on Kate's door, but there's no response. Maybe she's already headed to class. I'm a little sad I missed out on her usual morning violin playing. Not that I would have heard much of it over Dana's music. Oh, I love violins. It doesn't surprise me that I can smell weed and hear the sound of a spray can drifting from the bathroom. It's Chloe. Rachel and Chloe are up to no good again. But I guess that's the company I keep. Victoria's usually got her door open or music playing like Dana, but it's quiet this morning. I guess she went to class early too. I've never seen her show up late to anything. Oh, the places you'll go, Max. Where to now? Ooh, let's see. If you go to the... I think Kate is there. Kate is in the courtyard. Chloe and Rachel are in the bathroom. Victoria. Okay, let's go see Kate then. Kate. In the courtyard. Let's go see Kate. I head outside the dorms and see Kate sitting on a bench out on the front lawn. Sketchbook in hand. Up ahead, I see Victoria focus on a bulletin board. I guess I do have time to chat. Yeah, let's talk to Kate. Hey, Kate. Kate looks up from her sketchbook and gives me a warm smile. Good morning, Max. It's good to see you. I'm happy to see her too. Come to think of it, Kate's been a little hard to get a hold on lately. She seemed a lot quieter than usual. She's not the loudest person to begin with, but maybe she has something on her mind. Whatever it is, it doesn't stop her from greeting me as warmly as ever. That's Kate Marsh for you. I missed your violin playing this morning. Not that I would have heard much of it over Dana's music. I sit down next to Kate on the bench and see that she's sketching a few cartoon characters gathered around a fountain. Kate notices me looking and smiles softly, pencil tapping idly against the paper. I thought I'd try to get some drawing in before class starts. When I'm feeling inspired, I always want to sketch right away, so I don't forget the images in my head. I look more closely at the page. Kate's drawings are always so cute and lively. She'd make an awesome character designer, or storyboarder, or an illustrator for children's books. Any one of those would suit her. I know what you mean. I'll drop everything I'm doing if the time is right for a photo. I can't believe you can do this kind of stuff with just colored pencils. It's so cute. Thanks, Max. I always love your photos too. Kate's compliment always warmed my heart. The best part is that I know that she means it. She's so sincere and positive. Speaking of photos, what do you think Mr. Dog's going to surprise us with today? Kate's expression turns thoughtful as she clasps her hand on top of her sketchbook. I'm not sure. They seemed really excited about it when I was helping them catalog our photography textbooks on Friday. I've forgotten that Kate is Mr. Dog's assistant. Oh. Did they mention anything about the surprise, other than being excited? Kate laughs and shrugs, and she seems to go. The cross hanging from her neck catches the sunlight and flashes bright and golden. You're always so curious about the world, Max. A lot of people would say I'm just nosy. Kate gives a little huff and continues drawing in her sketchbook, her pencil delicately tracing the curves and lines. I think you have a knack for adventure. Like Gloria here, she's an amateur detective. Kate points to one of the characters in her drawing, a small figure peering into the fountain with huge inquisitive eyes. A little cat tail pokes out from under the character's long coat. My god, it's a furry. Thanks, Kate. I'm glad you believe in me. I should get going though. Kate nods. I wouldn't want you to miss Mr. Duck's surprise. I'll catch up soon. See you, Max. Okay, so let's go talk to... well, I guess we can talk to everybody. Let's go talk to Chloe and Rachel. When I reach the bathroom, I find Chloe smoking in the corner, slouching there with a joint pinched between her fingers. Rachel is busy and adding graffiti to the opposite wall. Hey look, it's Chloe's picture from her room. Let's talk to Rachel first. Hey Rachel. Rachel looks up and smiles at me. It's warm, but as usual, it's a little intimidating. There's something about Rachel that makes me feel kind of shy. She can be hard to read. Hey, how's it hanging, Max? I could ask you the same thing. Rachel looks back at the wall, smirking as she gives another shake of her spray can. I look at it too. The paint is bright gold, dripping down the wall from a tangle of letters. I can't quite tell what it says. I'm leaving my mark on the school. Which is totally against the rules. Since when have the rules ever applied to me? She laughs at her own joke, which makes me twitch into a smile too before I have to tilt my head away from the fumes, eyes watering. Are you ready for class soon? Yeah, but let me guess, you're wondering what dog's gonna surprise us with today. That's another thing about Rachel, she's always on the ball and knows what's going on with everyone and everything. I think she might be omniscient. Yeah. Rachel laughs, twirling her paint can in her hand. Her fingers are nimble and light against the smooth surface. I bet you it's another photo contest. I'm sure you'll win it, Max. She and Chloe have been so supportive of me. The praise can be a little overwhelming sometimes, but I know they really mean it. Chloe, I get, but Rachel, we're not that close. So it means a lot that she's so encouraging anyway, even if I don't entirely get what's in it for her. Rachel is honestly kind of a mystery to me, one that I have yet to figure out, even in a year. I wonder if Chloe's got the puzzle solved. I've always been too shy to ask much about their friendship, but they're as thick as thieves. Thanks, Rachel. I hope so. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I want to finish this up. If that's cool with you, I'll see you in class. Oh, my voice is breaking. Rachel gives a little toss of her hair before focusing back on the wall. Okay, let's talk to Chloe, I guess. Having fun, Chloe? Chloe grins at me, giving me her usual up-to-no-good look. Just look at her face, she's so stoned. Yup, I'm totally getting licked over here. I groaned, and Chloe just burst out laughing amid a cloud of sharp smoke. You're terrible, you know that. And you'll love it, but what's up? I'm pretty sure you didn't come over here for a hit. I lean against the wall next to Chloe, nudging her with my elbow. I'm not a fan of how weed smells, but I've gotten used to being around it by now. It seems to chill Chloe out, and I'm all for anything that keeps her happy. Just wanted to see what my best friend is up to this early in the morning. And to ask what you think Mr. Dog surprised today, I can't figure out what it could be. Chloe shrugs, taking another drag. When she breathes out, the smoke twists and turns in the air before dissipating under the fluorescent lights. It makes me want to take a picture. Chloe laughs. I know that look. You wanna take a photo, huh, hipster? Yeah, 5 years apart or not, Chloe still knows me so well. She proves it all the time. I could take 1,000 photos of Chloe and never get tired of her face. Is it that obvious? Chloe smirks at me and bumps the toe of her boot into my sneaker before sucking back on the joint again and exhaling through her nose. Save your photos for dogs class, Max. As for whatever the surprise is, I don't know. I'm just glad we made it into the same class in this semester. Just like when we were in elementary school, huh? I grin. Chloe may look all punk rock on the outside, but I know on the inside she's still the girl I used to watch anime and play pirates with. They watched anime together? My crazy, rebellious, amazing friend. She didn't have the blue hair when we were little, but she's always had a wild heart. I'm glad we're together too. Chloe smiles at me. Anyway, I want to be good and buzzed by the time class starts. So I need to finish this thing. Catch you later, Super Max. See you soon, Chloe. My voice acting is so bad. It's not even that different in each character, I think. If I go straight to class, I won't be able to go back and talk to Kate, Rachel, Victoria, or Chloe. Yeah, we talked to everyone already, so let's just go straight to class. Wait, oh my god, wait. Ah, oh, didn't talk to Victoria. Go back. How do I go back? Back. Oh no. No. God damn it. Oh my god. Is it? Oh, well. You know, I should save it here. Like my first thought is before I split into different... Yeah, before I split into different characters, I can return to the same point. I forget that that's how visual novels work. Ugh, I have not played visual novels in like ages. Not that I played that many, to be honest. Once I enter the classroom, I head to the back and sit down in my usual seat. Contrary to what Chloe would have you believe, I don't sit back here to slack off like she does. I sit back here because it's centered right by where Mr. Duck usually lectures. Speaking of Chloe, I can see her sauntering in with Rachel. She grabs a couple of chairs and drags them noisily across the tiles so that she and Rachel can sit with me. Chloe looks like she's already prepared to nap all the way through class, typically. Rachel, on the other hand, she's got top marks, even though she's more into being in photos, not taking them. She's already got her textbook open and she's running a paint-stained finger down the page. Victoria walks in just a moment later with Taylor at her side. She glances at me and then immediately looks away when she catches me looking back. Tsundere. Her lips are pressed together in a hot line as Taylor chatters in her ear. I guess she's not in a gossipy mood today. Kate's seat is over by the window. She mouths hello to me as she takes her spot, organizing her books into a neat pile. Good morning, class. What a lovely Monday morning. I can't do Emil's voice. There's a few grumbles here and there. Chloe's is loudest. Mr. Dog ignores all of them. As you know, I told you last week I'd have a big surprise coming today. Well, the day has come for me to announce the second annual Blackwell photo contest. I can feel butterflies literally explode in my stomach. Oof. Next to me, Chloe and Rachel shoots me a looks. Called it. Victoria stiffens in her seat and sits up in a little straighter. Kate smiles, of course. She's as bright as the spot of sun she's sitting in. Now, this contest will be a little different from last year's. You have to pick a partner because the contest motive is the bonds between people. This doesn't mean you have to be in the photo, although that's not against the rules. The photo can be of anything. Your bond will be expressed by working together. I want to see all kinds of photos represented. I encourage all of you to enter. At the end of the week, each pair will submit their photo. Of course, I'll be judging to pick the winner. As for the entrance, the winner will have their photo displayed in the front entrance of the main building and a feature in the Blackwell totem. We only have until Friday? Shit! If I wind up entering, I'm going to have to start thinking about it right away. Who am I kidding? Of course I'm gonna enter. Mr. Dog turns to survey the class, hands on their hips. Dear. He is genderless. One thing you should keep in mind, be certain of who you choose for a partner, because you can't change once you've picked. You will both need to work together to create your own photo. No cooperation, no entry. I'm starting to feel a little nervous about this whole thing. Here's Bonds, a couple of people, Jefferson's asking for those photos. Are you asking for porn, Jefferson? Jeffrey Dog? Sure, I've been taking photos for a long time, as long as I can remember, but I've never collaborated with someone else like this before. If you plan to enter, I need you to pick your partners before the end of today's class so that I can add your names to the registration sheet. Double shit, I have no idea who to ask, and almost no time to make up my mind. Fidgeting nervously, I glance around the classroom. I can really see people murmuring to one another about their plans. Chloe, who's half asleep, raises her eyebrows at me when I meet her gaze. I guess she wasn't so zoned out that she wasn't listening. Rachel winks when I look at her, and I think about how much practice she's had posing for photos. Everyone knows that she wants to be a model. Kate waves her fingers at me, smiling encouragingly. She doesn't have to say anything for me to know that she thinks I should enter. Victoria. She stiffens a little, but she doesn't look away immediately. This time, she holds my gaze. I'm not sure if she's issuing a challenge. It'd be so weird to be asking Victoria to be a partner though, but I heard that the chase field in this is, well, interesting. Nothing's stopping me but my own shyness. The worst that could happen is that I'll be turned down, which honestly doesn't seem completely mortifying. If I'm gonna be real here, but I'll be even more disappointed with myself if I don't enter at all. True that. Who should I ask? It's time to pick. Well, to be honest, I already said I was gonna go with Kate. But I think I'm gonna do cause to me Chloe doesn't interest me that much because a lot of her relationship was explored in the game itself. So these three folks though, so interesting, right? To me, Chasefield actually is the most interesting, but I want to go with Kate first. Are you sure you want to choose Kate? Yes, let's go with Kate. I pick my camera up off my desk and make my way over to Kate, who's still looking at me. I'm so excited for you, Max. This contest was made for you. I wish I could feel the same way. I'm already nervous. You'll do fine. We smile at one another for a moment, and I fidget. I wonder if it'll be okay to ask Kate if my intuition is right. Something else has been on her mind lately. I should let her know that it's okay if she doesn't want to enter the contest, or be my partner for that matter. So, I was wondering if maybe you'd like to be my partner for the contest? You definitely don't have to, but I thought it might be fun to finally get to work together. You've got a great artistic eye, and Kate's not saying much. She's got her hands folded together, and she's looking down at them. I decide to shut my big fat mouth. Aw, she's so shy. They're both so shy though. She finally speaks quietly. I like that very much. Oh, Kate, I'm really happy to hear it, but you don't have to. I know you have lots of work to do usually, with your art classes and being Mr. Dog's assistant and your club. Kate suddenly laughs high and sweet. Max, I always have time for you. Aw, as long as you're totally serial, I know you have a lot on your plate. Completely. I'm flattered that you asked. We were interrupted by Mr. Dog trailing back to the front of the classroom and clearing their throat. Alright, I've got to get into today's lecture. If you haven't picked a partner yet, then be sure that you do before class lets out. I settle back into my seat as the lesson begins, but I can barely focus. All I can think about is the contest. When class lets out, it feels like hours later, and I leap out of my seat. Kate is still seated by the time I cross over to her desk. She's drawing in her sketchbook again, her pencil making a faint path over the page. Hey, Kate. Hi, Max. She greets me without looking up at first, and then she sets her pencil down and starts tucking her sketchbook away. If you're sure you want to work together for the contest, we should let Mr. Dog know. I'm sure. I pick Kate's book bag off the floor for her as she pushes her chair out and stands. She gives me a grateful smile. Thank you, Max. I'll take it. She reaches out for her bag. Her shoulders seem to slump slightly beneath Lily's weight. Huh, Max. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. I follow Kate towards the front of the classroom, and we give Mr. Dog our names for the contest registration sheet. After that's done, Kate turns to me. I want to contribute as much as I can to this, even if I'm not much of a photographer. Don't sell yourself short. Your work is really strong. I'm more of an illustrative artist. But to be able to draw professionally, you have to teach yourself about scale and perspective and proportions, right? All of this stuff applies to photography too. I guess I've never thought about it that way. Sometimes I sketch in my journal. I've learned lots about how much photography has in common with drawing just by doodling. I'd love to see your sketches sometime. I bet they're wonderful. They're really not that great, I swear. It's my turn to reassure you, isn't it? You got me there. Okay, I'll show you. Kate smiles, her eyes sparkling. We can say that for a little date. For now, we've got the contest. Right. Do you want to meet tomorrow morning to do some planning? Like, for where we're going to take this photo? I was just about to ask you the same thing. Well, how about 2 whales? I'm not in the mood for a good breakfast. I'm never not in a good mood for a good breakfast. Same. So it's settled. I've got to catch my next class, but I'll message you later to set a time. Sounds good. I paused, hesitating as I looked at Kate's tired face. Thanks for partnering with me, Kate. Take care, okay? I will, Max. I'll see you tomorrow. Kate always was really tired though, like her eye bags. I thought it was because of a depression or something, but maybe because she's really always working so hard. Kate's chin dips down towards her chest as she leaves the class. Aw, she's so cute. I hope she's alright. She's as warm as ever, but I can't help but feel that something is off. I hope I'm wrong, but maybe this contest will help her take her mind off whatever it is. Tuesday. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. Cause yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time each episode, it'll be very tiring to listen to me talk a long time. So sorry, I'm trying to practice my voice setting right now. I have not spoken into a microphone for such a long time. And I've always wanted to try voice acting. I feel like I'm lacking diversity in my voice. Okay, anyway, that's all for Love is Strange right now. And I'll continue on Kate's route in the next episode. So stay tuned, guys. Leave a like, share my videos. It will help me a lot. I know I've not really been on much to make videos because I'm so busy. I'm working, but I think I'm gonna quit my job in like a month. I'm waiting for something better, but I just want more time to myself, to be honest. I don't really need that much money. I just constantly want to occupy myself, but I'm trying to get things together. Yeah, so that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in the next video. See yas! Two Wheels Diner always takes me by surprise. Even though I've been coming here since I was a kid. The atmosphere is always electric.
I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. All I really created was just death and destruction.